Welcome to the Fat and The Devious. Today we're going to be talking about F9, which stands for family.
Yeah, it stands for Family 9. Okay, anyway, this movie came out a year ago. I saw it a year ago, and Talon just saw it yesterday. He just heard me talk about it so much, I decided to show it to him, or well, rather for this assignment. But anyway, first thing, crash physics. The physics in this movie don't make any sense. For opening scene, the Dominic Toretto's father, the crash just is way dramatic, and throughout the movie, just everything doesn't make any sense. Second, okay, do you have anything to say about crash physics?
No.
These crashes you say? No, I guess, yeah. Crash physics is kind of one of the more minor things. Major thing, hacking. What do you have to say about the hacking thing? We made jokes about this for a few weeks now.
Okay, it's just the movie hacking in general. Like, everything looks so complicated and stuff, and they say nonsense to make you believe they're so cool.
I've decrypted the mainframe, just nonsense like that. So anyway, bullets don't hit anyone. They even...
Okay, this is a really important topic throughout. They're in one of the first
we'll get to the self-referential stuff in a second.
Wait, hold on. Like, yeah. Throughout the first jungle scene, this guy, he's running through, and he doesn't get hit once, but somehow he can shoot people with his measly pistols.
Yeah, but it's okay, because he says, how did I survive that? So, yeah, it's hard to know if this movie's self-aware or not. It's really hard, but anyway, and then he goes on he has an AK, and then he just shoots down, 50 people. I couldn't, there's no way he could shoot down one guy, anyway. I'm talking the jungle. The jungle's completely flat. They have, Mustangs, and they should be driving Jeeps. Even Jeeps, I feel like, wouldn't be able to get through the jungle. The jungle's just way too, way too well maintained.
It's dumb.
Probably the most infamous part of this movie is the John Cena drove off a cliff. John Cena, or I should say Jacob, is Dominic's brother, but he's never mentioned before. It's a retcon, retroactive continuity, but it doesn't make any sense in this context. So anyway, he drives off a cliff, and then his buddy has this magnet on an airplane, and then then the car attracts the magnet, even though it's not cars aren't magnetic. Maybe they are. I don't remember. But then he attaches it. There's no way he would have known if a plane would have gotten him. But then he destroyed. But then there's a car that destroys the bridge that was gonna help them. But then Vin Diesel, or I should say Dominic Toretto, he drives off the cliff, and then he turns the car wheel so that the wheel goes around this rope, or part of the bridge, I guess, and then it swings around like Tarzan, but with the car, and it makes zero sense. And then right as he's vulnerable, when the car's destroyed, the helicopters that are chasing him turn away. Okay, do you want to talk about the next one, the whole meta thing?
Yeah.
The Toretto's are chasing their own stories?
So there's this one line in the movie where this guy's like, you Torettos are all the heroes in your own story. I thought it was super weird because
it's like the writers are self-aware, but no one else is regarding this movie. It's really weird.
It's so dumb.
This whole meta thing is throughout. They keep on saying, "How did I survive that?" Or they're like, "We keep on surviving time after time. How does this even work?" Okay, so yeah, really meta, and it's almost kind of weirdly self-aware, but at the same time not. And then the last thing, inconsistent magnet. The magnet, they turn it up, and then all these cars, all this stuff attracts them. But then the cars around them, there's this part where this car attracts. Well, then, if it's this massive magnet, why would it implode on itself? Because there's cars surrounding the magnet. So the magnet only attracts what's convenient to the plot. So
yeah, and the magnet's a pretty big part of the plot. So when it's in it that much, I feel like it should be a consistent plot point itself, but it's not.
Honestly, we have a lot more to say about this movie, but for the sake of, time, I think we'll end it. So awesome movie. It's the goofiest movie I've ever seen. Only seen the first and the ninth. A friend here's only seen the ninth. You should go watch it. It's amazing.
Yes, you should.